The world's biggest tournament is coming, and the official FIFA World Cup 26 Try-Under competition ball is here at the Goal 90 shop. Designed for the game's biggest stage, it's built for precision, speed and control. Right now, you can make it yours with 30% off plus free shipping. Don't just watch the World Cup, own a piece of it. Visit goal90.shop today and order now. When a red card drops, most teams fall apart. This video is about the nights they didn't. 10 men digging in, fans holding their breath, managers losing their minds, and somehow the side that should be finished keeps swinging. One match ends in defeat but becomes legend anyway, remembered forever. Number 7. Let's start with the most recent one, 24th of November 2025. Old Trafford is expecting another routine Manchester United home win after their recent good form, and instead gets absolutely pure chaos. Everton's season has already been noisy, but nobody expects Idrissa Gana Gueye to literally slap his own centre-back, Michael Keane, in the face after just 13 minutes. Straight red, 10 men, 70+ minutes left against a team that smells blood. From that moment, it should be a United training drill. Wave after wave of pressure, the Stretford end waiting for the inevitable goal, commentators talking about damage limitation. But instead, the only stunner comes at the other end. Around the half-hour mark, Kiernan Dewsbury-Hall picks up the ball on the edge, opens his body and curls it past Onana into the far corner. One touch of pure quality. And suddenly, 10-man Everton are actually winning, shushing the whole stadium. What follows is survival football, Pickford punching everything, Tarkowski and Keane throwing themselves in front of shots like it's a cup final. Every clearance gets a roar from the away end. United rack up territory, crosses, half chances, but never that clean killer moment. The more desperate Old Trafford gets, the calmer Everton look in their low block. When the whistle goes, it's their first league win at this ground since 2013, achieved with a man less for almost the entire match. A red card that should have finished them instead makes the performance twice as gutsy. Coming in at number 6, we've got the night 10-man Chelsea broke Camp Nou. It's April 2012, Champions League semi-final second leg. Barcelona are defending champions, Guardiola ball in full flow, and Chelsea arrive with a fragile 1-0 lead from the first leg. At first, the script looks brutal. Busquets makes it 1-0, then Iniesta slides in a second. Camp Nou is bouncing and Chelsea look cooked. Then John Terry loses his head. He knees Alexis Sanchez off the ball, the referee sees it, and it's a straight red. 37 minutes gone, Chelsea are 2 down on the night, a man down and behind on aggregate. That should have been the end. Instead, we get one of the most ridiculous away goals ever scored under pressure. Just before half-time, Frank Lampard clips a pass in behind, Ramirez runs through and dinks that perfect little chip over Valdez. Suddenly, 10-man Chelsea are still alive. The second half is pure siege. Messi smashes a penalty off the bar. Barca camp around Chelsea's box, wave after wave of crosses and 1-2s. Blue shirts just keep throwing themselves in front of everything. And then, the release. Deep into stoppage time, Fernando Torres breaks away on the counter, rounds Valdez and rolls it in for 2-2. 10-man Chelsea survive 90 minutes in Barcelona's cathedral and somehow walk out heading to the final. Dropping in at number 5, it's the most famous final day in Premier League history, and a weirdly heroic night for 10-man Queen's Park Rangers. Etihad Stadium, May 2012. Manchester City need a win to seal the title. QPR are fighting for their lives at the bottom. City take the lead, but early in the second half, everything explodes. Joey Barton elbows Carlos Tevez, kicks out at Sergio Aguero, tries to square up to Vincent Kompany and gets a straight red. QPR are down to 10, away in a title decider. This should be the moment they crumble. Instead, it flips. With a man less, QPR somehow go 2-1 up. They sit in a deep block, throw themselves into tackles, take the sting out of the game, and frustrate a City side that looks more panicked by the minute. For a long stretch, it feels like 10-man QPR are about to hand the title back to Manchester United. We all know how it ends. Dzeko's equaliser, then the Aguero goal that wins City the league in stoppage time. QPR does lose the match, but the fact they led for so long with 10 men in the most pressured game of the season turns it into one of the most gutsy, iconic losing performances you'll ever see. If you're enjoying these 10-man madness stories so far, drop a like and subscribe so you don't miss more football stories like this. Up next, sliding into number 4, the night 10-man Liverpool robbed the St James's Park. August 27th, 2023. Newcastle are flying, the place is loud, and it feels like one of those statement wins is coming. Trent Alexander-Arnold makes a mistake in his own half. Anthony Gordon pounces, runs through, and slides the ball past Alisson for 1-0. A couple of minutes later, it gets even worse for Liverpool. Virgil van Dijk clips Alexander Isak on the edge of the box. The referee points to the foul and shows a straight red. The captain refuses to leave at first, arguing with the officials, but eventually he's off. Liverpool are a goal down, a man down, and hanging on. For most of the game, it looks like a slow death. Newcastle push for a second, the crowd is hunting a famous scalp, and Liverpool can't keep the ball. Then Jurgen Klopp throws on Darwin Núñez and the whole story flips. In the 81st minute, Núñez latches onto a loose ball on the right of the box and smashes it low into the far corner. 10-man Liverpool are level. St James Park goes from loud to nervous. Deep into stoppage time, it happens again. Another ball in behind, Núñez in the same channel, same finish across goal. 2 shots, 2 goals, a 2-1 win that felt completely impossible an hour earlier. Newcastle outplay them for long spells, but it's 10-man Liverpool who walk away with one of the wildest away wins of Klopp's era. At number 3, we go back to the 2002 World Cup and a Brazil team that had to suffer their way past England. It's the quarter-final in Shizuoka. England strike first through Michael Owen, and for a while it looks like it's coming home might actually be real. Then Brazil wake up. Just before half-time, Ronaldinho slips Rivaldo in and he drills the equaliser into the corner. Early in the second half comes the moment everyone remembers. Ronaldinho lines up a free kick from way out on the right, shapes like he's crossing, and instead loops the ball over David Seaman and under the bar. Whether he meant it or not doesn't even matter in that moment. Brazil are 2-1 up and England are stunned. Then the twist. Ronaldinho lunges into a high challenge on Danny Mills and gets a straight red. Suddenly, Brazil's magician is gone and they've got more than 30 minutes to defend a 1-goal lead with 10 men. From there, it's hard work, not samba. They drop deeper. The fullbacks stop flying forward. The midfield runs itself into the ground, cutting off crosses and blocking shots. England push but never really crack them open. Brazil see it out. 10 men, huge pressure, and a World Cup run still alive. Gliding into number 2, it's Morocco rewriting World Cup history with 10 men. Qatar 2022, quarter-final against Portugal, Cristiano Ronaldo's last shot at the trophy. Everyone's expecting a Portugal win. Morocco clearly didn't get the script. Just before half-time, Yahia Attiat Allah whips in a wicked cross, and Youssef En-Nesyri climbs above everyone, including Diogo Costa, to head Morocco into a 1-0 lead. The stadium explodes, but there's a long way to go. As the minutes tick down, Portugal start throwing everything forward, Felix drifting inside, Bruno Fernandes trying to pick passes, Ronaldo coming on to attack every cross. Morocco are already defending like their lives depend on it when the tension somehow ramps up even more. Deep into stoppage time, substitute Walid Chedira picks up 2 yellow cards in quick succession and is sent off. Morocco are now protecting a 1-goal lead in a World Cup quarter-final with 10 men. What follows is pure last-stand football. Cramping players stretching between phases, centre-backs heading away everything, Bono claiming crosses like they're his personal property. One last ball drops to Pepe, he heads wide, and that's it. Morocco become the first African team ever to reach a World Cup semi-final, finishing the job a man down. A red card turns an upset into a legend. Finally, at number 1, the most famous defeat that still felt like a win. Barcelona 1-0 Inter in 2010. Second leg of the Champions League semi-final at Camp Nou. Inter arrived with a 3-1 lead from the first leg, knowing 90 minutes of suffering will get them to the final. Barely half an hour in, it explodes. Thiago Motta puts a hand into Sergio Busquets' face, Busquets goes down, peeks through his hands at the ref, and the red card comes out. Inter are down to 10, with over an hour left against Pep Guardiola Barca. From there, it's not even football, it's survival. Mourinho drops everyone behind the ball. Samuel Eto'o is basically playing as an emergency fullback. Milito and Sneijder chase shadows. Barcelona move the ball side to side, try shots from distance, whipping crosses but run into a blue and black wall that just refuses to break. Gerard Piqué eventually scores, and for a moment Camp Nou believes in another miracle comeback. A late Bojan goal is ruled out, the clock runs out, and Inter lose 1-0 on the night, but win 3-2 on aggregate. The final image isn't Barca celebrating, it's Inter's players dancing in the sprinklers and Mourinho striding back out onto the pitch. 10 men, 1 goal down, and still one of the most gallant, defiant performances ever put on in Europe. And that's our list of the most gallant 10-man performances. Tell me in the comments which game you'd move up and which 10-man masterclass we totally missed. If you enjoyed this, hit like, subscribe to Goal 90 and turn on notifications. Then watch the next video on your screen. See you there.